Welcome back, Digities, to something as always a little bit different. I want to do a little bit of a weird series, not so much as a series I'm going to be starting, but more so as just something maybe you'll see casually in the background of a few episodes here and there. But I want to do on my road to Champion 2. I have been stuck in the Champion 1 division, the kind of like Div 1, Div 2 region for the longest of times, to a point that I have been able to really get out of it for the better part of about 6 to like 9 months, maybe even a year, honestly, but I've been stuck in that region of playing Rocket League for a long time, and I'm still trying to get better at this in terms of air control, ball control, air dribbling, all that fun stuff. Because I've just recently gotten to the mindset of actually just, well, training to get better at Rocket League. Because, you know, as much as it is just a game, it is a game that I highly enjoy. And the only way I'm going to be able to get better at it is if I put myself in the mindset of trying to get better at it. So today we're practicing a little bit with the rings map. My first time ever doing this, my time was about 45 minutes. And my second time after that was about, I think, 28 minutes. So I cut off about, 15 minutes. And I really haven't had any practice today, so I thought I'd just go ahead and record a video of me doing some rings. Oi! Doing some rings. Let's go ahead and reset. That was terrible. I don't know what I was trying to do. Doing some rings, there should be no reason I'm failing on such big loops like this, but I just thought I'd practice with a little bit of some rings today, just try to get in the practice of some air control. Now, I am still very new to the whole idea of air rolling and, ball dribbling and all of those sorts. I've gotten up to Champion 1 round Div 1, Div 2, primarily just on the basics. And that's all there is just on the basics of being able to know your positioning, a little bit of ball control, being able to get your shots in. And overall, I need to honestly still improve at all of that. I've gotten this far on just those alone, but now it's starting to get to the point where every time I get to around Division 3, Division 4, every single person just seems to be able to dribble this ball through the air, tap it several times, do a jump reset, and all that fun stuff. To those of you who are not familiar with Rocket League in general, it is a very simplistic game, but in a sense, because it is so simplistic, it makes it a lot harder to get really good at it. As I'm flailing around, I don't know if that was terrible. I should have just reset right there, but we're going through, we're continuing. Got to learn to fix your mistakes and keep a little bit of ball control and a little bit of, car control. It's getting to the point where every single time oh, wait, this is a little bit hard to do and talk at the same time. This is a little bit new for me. Usually I just do this in silence. But yeah, it's just gotten to the point where every single time I'm losing, I find myself just being bettered by people with better, just better skills and better ball control and everything else. And a lot of the ways that you kind of get better at that are a little bit of these training packs of getting better at ball dribbling in general, not just air dribbling. Can I keep going? Camera, work with me here. Camera. Face forward, thank you. Not really sure where the next ring is, I can't see. But yeah, it's just getting to the point where I got to get this mindset, or at least over the past week or two, I've been trying to get like some coaching done, I've been getting free coaching. I've been watching a lot of videos on how to improve even on like 50-50s where you both hit the ball at the same time and how to make sure that the ball goes the way that you want instead of it just being arbitrarily random. And a good way that I've found myself so far in terms of at least getting better at my car control and learning all that is just reading up on some of the packs, reading up on some of the rules, and just silly stuff like this, like just flying through these rings, even though admittedly I know I'm not doing it the best or the fastest. Now I'm trying to improve my times a little bit, but eventually I want to get to a point where I can do this while spinning the entire time, because as soon as you start spinning like that's when you know that you can do it. That's when you know you've kind of made it. But spinning like that is what really messes me up. I don't know how people manage to do that and keep control of their car on where they're like going with it. As soon as I start spinning like that, yeah, I just lose control. I don't know how people keep control. Like, I don't get it. It warps my mind. Although I probably shouldn't be doing that right now. I'm still trying to better my time, and showing examples like that probably just wasted about 30 seconds, if not more. Oh well, I guess I'll just be a little bit faster with these, huh? But yeah, I know like just flying through like this isn't going to give you the best skills in the world, obviously, but I am still learning a lot on just how to control the car in general through the air by just doing these simple ring kind of maps and like dribbling maps and such. Yeah, and there is a lot that I've been learning in general, not even just the 50-50s, not even just air control, on just positioning in two, like going back and reviewing your own plays, watching, you know, clips and replays of your matches, studying your, oh crap, there is one right below me, isn't there? Yep, because the camera, I couldn't see it below me with the camera work. Dang it. I'm taking way too long on this. I remember I used to do this one in a single try. I've already wasted like a minute and a half on this, if not longer. That's gonna be pushing me back real far, because I know it's gonna be the later parts that are gonna be a lot more difficult, that I'm gonna be spending more time on. I shouldn't be wasting it here. It's a little bit different. Yeah, it's a little bit different trying to do this and talk at the same time, but it's not even just the 50-50s. It's not just the air control with the car. It's also, there we go. It's also just on position in general, like why certain like situations have happened. You go and review your play and you understand, oh, maybe I should have, there it is. You should have, like, oh, I should have circled back in this direction. I should have maybe gone in a separate direction. Maybe I should have let my partner take that and I would have pulled back situation. So being able to just study your plays has really been improving my skill set a little bit too. And I, you know, of course, it's only been about a week, honestly, even less than that, maybe like 5-6 days with the mindset of training. But I can already sense myself getting a lot better. I've gotten a lot better at my 50-50s, you know, at meeting the ball with them. Go on through. I can feel myself getting a lot better with my air control just because of stuff like this, doing the rings. Although the next step for me is honestly trying to learn how to do an air dribble. Recently, I've been practicing as well, trying to get the ball up on the wall so I can set myself up for a nice air dribble. I'll try to put in a clip right here. Are we back? Cool. Gave me a little bit of a second just to concentrate going around that corner. Trying to do an air dribble there, you know, where you can kind of just keep with the ball. I know there's a little bit of a different type of content. We've been doing a lot of space content. We've been doing Kerbal. We've even been doing Poly Bridge lately as well. Get around this corner. Get around this corner. Up, 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 up. Around this corner. Abysmal, abysmal, abysmal. Come on, come on. I don't know why I keep using my joystick and master air control to be trying to twist myself. I have a button to be doing left spin. I did have a button for right spin. However, as you can see there, my very top left, right bumper is the one for reset ball. And my right spin was right bumper. So I have to take it off when I'm doing these. So ironically, it kind of messes with me a little bit. But a lot of times the pros say that you don't even need both air control. You just need like a single directional air control. So, you know, hey, whatever, it works. I may as well get used to this now. But I just do not know how, I just don't know how people do it. I don't know how they set it up for an air dribble off the wall properly. I don't know how they manage to stay with it. All I can really manage at this point is to kind of set myself up for it, jump off and hit it once. You know, I can't hit it multiple times. Where are we going? Are we going down? We're going down. Keep control, keep control, keep control. Keep control. Keep control. Keep boosting, keep boosting. There we go. Ooh, that was tight. For reference, there are 20 levels to this. We are now on 11, but of course, the later ones are the more difficult ones. And I wasted quite a bit of time. I'm trying to get sub, like, I want to get sub 20. Is my goal at the moment. I want to get sub 20, at least 25. I want to be making sure that every time I do this, my time is improving. The more my time is improving, you know, I'm a little conflicted about these training maps because my time may improve and keep on improving and keep on improving, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I am getting better, right? I mean, I've said earlier I felt myself getting better. That is true. I feel myself getting better, but in a real match, at what point are you ever actually going to be flying nonstop with unlimited boost for, you know, 20 minutes straight, right? I mean, what, you know, what, how is this scenario going to help me specifically? Go ahead and drop down. There we go. But, you know, I suppose it does learn, it's building the muscle memory in your hands, I suppose, right? It's just building your muscle memory on how to point your car, keep control of it, even if you were to, you know, mess up and start flipping around midair. Go ahead and roll to the left a little bit, get around, not hit the rock. Ooh, a little bit too much speed and it reset me there. Yep. Ow. Roll. There we go. And recover. Yeah, stuff like that. Just learning to be able to recover from dumb mistakes. But, you know, going faster and faster through this, it only means I'm getting better at memorizing you know, and memorizing the course. That's why I feel a little bit weird about like these training packs. You know, I was even, you know, like I said, I'm a champion 1, Div 1, Div 2, but yesterday I was helping train a platinum, and he had been practicing most of his time into keeping the ball on top of his car and doing flicks, like dribbling the ball on top of your car, just being able to drag it all the way down. And I'm talking to him like, okay, but think about it. Majority of the time when you do something like that in a real match, you're only holding it on top of your car for about a second to like 2 seconds max. You know, before someone comes and challenges you to take the ball away. What purpose does that serve in a real game, to be sit there and like, oh, but I could dribble this ball on top of my car for 20 minutes all through a whole bunch of obstacle courses and all this type of scenario, and sometimes have to hit it over a wall that's 200 feet high. Like, you're not gonna have to do that in a game. Like, it does help you build control for keeping the ball on top of your car and being able to flick it, but you're not practicing the correct things, and you're not practicing, you know, how to hit it into the goal. You're practicing how to hit it above a wall. You know, you're practicing being able to keep it on top of your car, but you're not practicing doing it on top of your car and also trying to avoid other players. You know, it just builds a weird skill set. So I think that they do help in a sense of getting the base mechanics down. Like this right here, the rings, they're helping me with the base mechanics of my car control. But I'm never going to be able to have to do this in a real match. Fly this continuously, unlimited boost, and all that. Like I was saying earlier, it's just, this is never going to apply in a real match, except just learning the basics in your hand-eye coordination of how to control your car better. They got this base format that works, but don't want to practice it too much. You know, you're better off trying a whole bunch of different training packs on different skill sets, and in doing so, will kind of build up the repertoire of all the muscle memory in your hands. Go back, go back. Come on, stay with it, stay with it. We're already at 11 minutes and level 13. We got time to technically beat this sub 20 if we want, which is going to be about an 8-minute better difference from prior attempts. And honestly, I still feel like I could have done a lot better if I were to do this in silence. And I feel like I could have done a lot better if I wasn't trying to do a couple of examples. But, you know, I'm just making excuses for myself. Yeah, I think the best practice you can really do is just kind of free play. You get in a free play, you just practice around, move the ball around a bit, see what stupid stuff you can do when you mess up. And I think it's important too. I'll see a lot of times people will be practicing in free play as soon as... No. Steady yourself. And then drop down. Keep control. Is that a lot of times when I see people in free play practicing their shots, as soon as they mess up their shot, they just instantly reset themselves and then try to practice the shot again. They missed, they practice, they reset. They missed, they reset. Miss, reset, you know? But what you really should be doing is following through with that. That way, if you do miss your shot, learn how to correct it. Learn how to, you know, in general, learn how to still get it in the goal after you mess up your shot. Because if you keep practicing nothing but that shot, you will get good at it, but nobody's perfect. Not even a grand champion, the best of the best rising legends or whatever. They don't always hit their shots. But being able to recover on those shots is what's important, I think. But of course, this is coming from somebody who's only a champion. This is coming from somebody who's not a real coach. This is coming from somebody who is actively in the middle of training, trying to get better because he's not the best, you know? But that's just my advice at this point. So to anyone who is maybe below champion, who's been stuck in the low diamonds, who's been stuck in platinum or even gold, don't worry about trying to practice those super amazing top tier skills. Don't, you know, you can practice putting the ball on top of your car and flicking it, but don't practice a map consistently on how to do that through an entire obstacle course for, you know, hours and on a day. You know, don't be doing these rings like I'm doing now and do nothing but these rings, just trying to improve your time and time again, all just consistently for hours on end. You know, maybe do it once, twice, and then go play some matches. Maybe go into free play then and like practice some other hits. Don't do just one thing. Trying to get good at one skill set that doesn't even apply to your skill rank at that point is not going to be helping you. Because the thing is with you know, the person I was talking about earlier, I saw that he was practicing a lot with his dribbles, getting on top of his car. But then we ended up playing some 2v2s together. We ended up playing probably the better part of like 7 or 8 matches of 2v2s together. You know, but what I noticed is that, sure, he could get on top of his car for a couple of flicks every once in a while. He had absolutely no ball control otherwise, though. It'd get on the ground, and he wouldn't be able to dribble it on the ground. He could only dribble it on top of his car. You know, he wasn't able to get his shot from across field. He could only like hit it into the wall. He was not very good at saving the ball because, again, he only practiced that one thing. So I think when you're at lower ranks, you are much better off just getting better at your core mechanics. Get better at being able to control the ball. If the ball's falling from the ceiling at a fast speed, you don't always have to jump into it. Learn how to soft tap it. You know, just let the ball fall into you and then gain control of it. You know, don't be sitting there and trying to figure out how to hit the ball all the way across the field and double tap it off the rebound and get it in. Just worry about making sure that you can do enough contact to get it down there next to the goal. You know, point being, are the rings getting smaller? Yes, they are. Point being is what I'm trying to say. It's, you know, stop trying, if you're a lower rank and you find yourself trying to practice some super high-end skill, honestly, I say good on you, but stop it. Just stop it. It's not going to apply to you. If you find that everything else you are extremely lacking in, well, that's just it. You're lacking at everything else and you're practicing on something entirely unconsequential to what your rank is at that point. I mean, you only really need to start learning air dribbles, like, at this point in Champion. You know, we don't need to be seeing golds trying to air dribble this ball, because the second it touches the ground, we can just steal it away from you, go drag it into the goal, and we win. You know, you're not always going to have an opportune moment to do exactly everything that you have trained for. Oh, I'm proud of myself on that. Up. I'm proud of myself on that one. Usually I always mess up on that corner. Getting through these hoops. You're losing control. Stay on it. Stay on it. Yeah, if you practice just a single skill set, you'll find that you're looking for exact moments on how to come on, get through the ring. Let me just stop talking for a moment. Control. Careful. Around the rock. A little bit left. Keep on it. There we go. A little bit left again. Stay with it. Get through. Like, after I'm done with this, I'm not gonna go try again to go get a even better time. Oh, there we go. That's a hard one. I believe the ledge is kind of hard too, but I think level 19 is kind of easy, but level 20, the last one, is definitely difficult for me. You know, of course, because level 20 is the last one. But, you know, after this, I'm not going to go try to do this again to get a better time. You know, if anything, my fingers are a little bit sore by just holding the joystick and boosting the entire time. And just tapping it. You know, just tap, boost, you know, tap. It's hurt my fingers, but I need to go forward. Don't tap that ring. Get on through. I'm swinging around too much. But now after this, I'm probably going to go do I'm going to do a couple of casuals, maybe go in a ranked, and just see how my ball control has gotten better. And with that as well, when you're playing a match, you don't always have to play a match specifically for the concept of winning. You know, if you find yourself stuck in a rank, like I've said, you know, I've been stuck in Champion 1, like Div 2, Div 3 area, a lot of times playing with friends to get down to Div 1. But a lot of the times, I know that's where I'm stuck. I honestly, at this point, that I know, I've had several accounts where I've gotten exactly to that rank multiple times, and I can just never pass that exact rank. Right? So when you play these casuals or even ranked matches, you don't always have to do it with the concept of winning. Do it with the concept of trying to train. You know, do it with the concept and mindset of being like, well, okay, let me try something silly here, because you got to be ready for each individual situation. You know, practicing these rings, I have nobody challenging me to stop me go through these rings. I don't have a ball that I got to be moving around right now. I don't have anything specific to what a real game is going to be like. I think here comes a big drop over here after the corner. Yep, here we go. Hang on one second. Ignore my singing. It's how I get rid of the stress. It's how I get rid of the stress. It's how I manage to get through the rings and not make a mess. Okay. On through. There's the end. Don't mind me. OSHA violations. There we go. Okay. I'm getting close. We're not gonna break sub 20, unfortunately. It seems like we're at 19 minutes, which I'm a little upset the fact that I spent so much time on that one part earlier on those big rings. Because we definitely could have actually broken sub 20 if I did that correctly the very first time instead of messing up. I don't know, maybe I was just warming up, who knows, making excuses for myself. But I should still be improving my time by quite a bit. I am going to be getting to level I'm going to be getting to level 20 with probably about 5 minutes to spare. So that should be enough time to cut down my time a little bit. So let's see if I can get sub 25 at least. What was I just saying? So yeah, you know, try to play these casuals and ranked games, even the ranks, with the mindset of just trading, right? Learn how to position yourself better with each individual player that you're facing, with your ally. If you're doing 1v1s, learn how just the other person is behaving. You don't have to do it with just like try hard. Oh, I gotta do this to win. I gotta do this to win. You know, if you find the ball up on the wall or coming down, you're like, oh, I probably can't get that. Just try it. Just try it. You know, just try it. Do it with the mindset of getting used to it. Because the thing is, a lot of the times when you think, oh, I probably can't get that, or there's no way I can hit that correctly, just know that somebody better definitely could. In your exact position, somebody better, you know, somebody who's a grand champ or a rising legend could probably get that shot. So if they can get that shot, technically, so can you. So just keep on trying. Get used to it. Get used to the speeds. Get used to the positioning. Get used to anything. Okay. I am getting faster going through these rings, though, so that's good. Level 19, we're at 20 minutes. I want to get sub 25 if I can, so I'm trying to rush through this one a little bit. But I think this one's kind of long, if I remember correctly. This one is kind of long. I definitely want to be doing better than my previous time, but you know, even if I don't, that's perfectly fine. I mean, I won't feel fine, but it's fine because as long as I'm still getting in that practice in general, which is it's a lot faster than my very first time, which is what you say was about 45 minutes, maybe a little bit more, honestly. Come on, stay through, stay through, stay through. There we go. But yeah, just get used to those individual situations when you're playing casual and ranked. Just try to make sure that you're reading and analyzing the situation more so than focusing on just winning. Because honestly, I at this point, like I was saying, I already know that I can get to that rank. So if I down rank easily, if I go from like champ 1, div 2, all the way down to like diamond 3, God forbid, you know, then you're in diamond 2 or even diamond 1 because I just keep on making practice shots, keep doing dumb mechanics, just trying to get my spacing correctly. And so be it, because I know that if I were to just go ahead and try hard, I could get myself up to that rank again. It's no problem. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, stay through. Oh, okay, I thought that reset me. Level 20. Oh, God, okay, I don't know. I thought that reset me at the last second because I hit the ring. Level 20. We're at 21:51. We definitely have time. We definitely have time. We definitely have time. Get on through, okay. Now this section is always what messes me up. This is what always messes me up. This final bit where we gotta go. What messes me up is the fact that I gotta go up and through these rings. My camera always doesn't seem to want to work with me here. Go. Ah, yeah, the camera work is... It's my one argument I think about these rings things, why I feel so frustrated sometimes, is that the camera work really screws me up sometimes. It really is a struggle to get through it. Because like the camera flips over, then it changes direction what way you need to face your car. But you know what the thing is? Somebody who's better can get it perfectly fine. You know, I've gotten it before. You know, why can't I get it again? I just have to... I think, honestly, I need to keep my speed. I really do need to learn how to keep my speed. Like so, like so, like so. Keep my speed, keep my speed. Oh, did I did it? 23. Keep on going, keep going. I clipped the ring a tiny bit there. Thank you for not resetting me, game. I would have been livid. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You're so close. You're so close. You're so close. Don't f this up. Take it easy. Or don't mess this up. Come on. Yeah, 23-19 and only 8 deaths. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. Wow. Okay, so yeah, you know what, DigiDs, you know, take what I said with a grain of salt. Again, I'm not a coach or anything of the sort, but I do like helping out lower ranked players and seeing how they operate in their base mechanics. So yeah, if you're a lower rank, stop trying to do these super fancy mechanics. Just focus on your basics. All control, positioning, and opportunities. You know, you don't even really have to be working on your 50-50s yet, as long as you're having the opportunities and positioning to be there, because you don't have to be there in practicing your 50-50s because your positioning and opportunities are going to be already helping with that in general, to be meeting them on those. Yeah, thank you DJDs for watching. I know this is a little bit different from usual. We've been doing Polybridge and mini motorways and other types of games, even Kerbal. So this might be a little bit different for y'all, but I want to do some other videos in the future on just my road to get the champion too. This might take forever. I don't know. It's not going to be a regular series, but maybe every once in a while. I like playing this game. It's my guilty pleasure of what I like to challenge myself with. So thank you, DJDs. I still don't know how to do any of these outros, but there's one thing I can guarantee you is that you'll like the video, but I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. Thank you, and bye-bye.